lose weight or change their life or just have self-esteem is worth everything to me.
Well, Wendy, it's been a pleasure sharing your story. I'm sure you helped at least one person today, but I'm very sure that you're going to find it's literally going to be hundreds and hundreds of people to come. So thank you for sharing your story with the world today.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
We can see what car over there, like over there.
Well, just another story I feel that almost didn't happen, and that's what I said before we started this segment. I guess my passion really grows even more because I get scared. Like, what if that doesn't happen? So that's why I talk so much, and that's why I don't go to bed, because I just want to talk to one more person about TLC, one more person about the tea, and for stories like these two ladies are sharing. We have one more to go, Rosa.
Okay, let's roll the video.
So before TLC, I'll say I'm 36 years old, mother of 3, 18, 16, and I have a 1-year-old. Before TLC, working 3 jobs. Mentally, I was all over the place. Like I said, I suffer from manic depression, and I was suffering from depression, and I just had went through so much through life that I ended up having a death date for myself, and my death date was October the 12th, so I had decided I was going to commit suicide, and I have not. And I'm not taking any medication. I'm not refilled any medication. People are suffering from depression. People are committing suicide. And when I say if there's a way I can speak to people to say, hey, try this, try this. For me, it's not about the money. It's about the mental clarity. It's about being able to sleep and only living. And for me, giving that is talking to people about my story. When I started with TLC, I weighed 235 pounds. I now weigh 170 pounds. My name is Lisa from Miami, Florida, and I have made a total life change.
And she has lost 65 pounds. There's so much more to this story. This is a very inspirational and touching story for me. And I'm never going to forget you, Trace. Rosa?
So, Johnny McCarthy has been so passionate about TLC, and Thursday night after Jenny's interview, I probably for the first time sat Johnny speechless. So this is a great story, and we are very grateful that you're here today with us. You told us that you were very, very depressed for a long time, taking a lot of medicine after you divorced, and that you actually set up
A death date.
a death date. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I've been suffering from manic depression for over 15 years. So over 15 years I've been on Prozac, clonazepam, Wellbutrin, 100 to 300 and my mind never stopped racing. Every day my mind raced. I just wanted it to end. So finally I was like, you know what, this is too much for me. Single parent, working 3 jobs, I have an 18-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And it was just too much. So I sat with my family and time to try to get everybody on board to understanding, what I was going through. Can't make or ask somebody who is making future plans, but I did have a date set for myself, and that date was October the 12th, where I have decided I'm going to be gone. Never in life have I been so excited about anything, and people may say it's selfish, but not even when the birth of my children came. I was so excited that this day was approaching. And I started closing out accounts. I started getting everything organized. I gave myself 30 days from after when my son turned 1, that in 30 days I'm going to be gone. What happened was, while I was going through that, a coworker ended up calling me and telling me, oh my God, everybody's starting to take this CBD, and she didn't know what I was going through. She was like, you should really try it, you should try it. So she wanted to use me as the guinea pig. So I was like, you know what, to make her hush, let me just order this product. So I ordered the product, I started taking it, but I was still preparing myself for my death date. One thing about my family is that they know when I set my mind to something, that's it. So I'm still preparing for this death date. I'm taking this NutriVerse, this NRG, this CBD, not realizing I'm shedding weight, but not realizing every single day I did not reach for my medication. October the 28th had passed, and I took my son and my daughter, my 16-year-old, to the beach. And it was at that moment I realized my death date had passed. I've never been a spiritual person, but at that moment, I thank God. For 15 years, I've taken my medicine. I've only been with TLC for 4 months, and I have not taken my medicine. Even on yesterday, and I know you don't make any medical claims when it came, because I saw depression there, but I can only speak for me and what it has done for me. And as I was taking, I realized I started detoxing my system of the medications I was on. When I took the NutriVerse, I started revitalizing myself. And when I started taking the NRG, so I remember calling my ex-husband and I said, I don't know what's going on, but I just want to live. He said, I don't know what they got in that stuff you take, but take it every day. And NRG is my go-to. That is my Prozac. That's my Wellbutrin. That's my clonazepam. The products at TLC, it's deeper than, to me, it goes deeper than weight loss. It impacts us different. A lot of people, I was looking at a lot of people's stories. There was a time I was, a bit discouraged because of like the weight loss and the weight loss. But that mind, you are nothing without your mind. So TLC products are the only products that I believe in.
Back in August, I believe it was, is when you kind of got reintroduced to TLC. But you haven't been introduced to TLC before that.
Well, I've never been introduced to TLC, but I was introduced to the IASO tea, and there was this young lady, she was in retail, and I would take my lunch break, and she would always try to get me to take this tea, and then I'm like, man, this lady won't leave me alone. And so she would go outside her building, like if she sees me, I literally try to hide from her. And she was like, tea. I was like, tea. So I gave her the $20 for the tea, and And I took the tea. A few days later, I called him like, "You trying to kill me? Because I can't get off the toilet." But I did lose 6 pounds. So she never talked to me about the company in general. She was talking to me more about the products before introducing the company. But I lost track of her because I ended up, going through some stuff. But I went back through when my coworker told me about the products. I started Googling and then I saw, they have the original tea. I was like, you know what? I remember that young lady from the store was selling this tea. So I looked her up again, and then I saw Rebecca was with this company called TLC. And so I reached out to her. She's my sponsor today. And then I became a distributor. Yeah.
What is Rebecca's last name?
Rebecca Rodriguez.
So that's what I mean, right? So you guys heard the short story, but Rebecca pestered her and basically followed her out into the parking lot to make sure she started drinking that tea. So thank you, Rebecca. Rosa, back to you.
Well, you had me cry. You told me how you're feeling so good and how you're so passionate about being able to help other people not get to the point where you were. And how TLC in 2020 will help you to reach to so many people. And how, for me, how interesting is she had this moment, she had this time set up for her, and how God works in this. Now she's here, and she's probably meant to, not probably, she was meant to be here today. Because to us, she will probably be the person that shares and helps so many people who probably be at that moment right now. Tell us a little bit about what's your goals for 2020?
I just want to, give back, but the thing is, I just want to continue to talk to people to let them know that it's okay to reach out for help. A lot of times, we suffer from depression and we suffer silently because we're afraid of what people may say or think. I work in healthcare. I've been a nurse for over 15 years, and a lot of things is, I see a lot of people around me suffer from the same thing, but they won't get the help. So I've decided, you know what, I don't care what people think. I'm going to come out with my story. It is what it is. And I just want to give back by helping others. And it's okay to try other things, natural products, I would say, because it worked for me.
Well, and speaking about helping people, a couple points that I wanted to make. You also mentioned to us yesterday that the community itself has helped you, not just Rebecca and the rest of your team, but you ran across a video from Mr. Scott Bent, and he's been helping you as well.
It's been amazing. He's my mentor, actually.
So I thought I would mention that because we are a family, and we should all help each other regardless, because we love each other, period. Period. But it's really cool, what a transformation. So listen, I'm just going to recap this, because this is amazing, guys. So this young lady set a death date, told her whole family she was done. I mean, she's standing before us today. Not only did she lose the weight, not only did she continue to live, not only did she find peace and harmony in our community, she has never missed a TLC paycheck in 5 months. And she works 3 jobs right now. So, talk to us about that. How did that, you just started sharing, because I looked when you told me. I looked. That's what you saw. I looked. So, and I looked and I'm like, she's right, she's got a check every week for the last 5 months. So how did that happen?
I just started sharing my story, and I started posting, and people just kept coming. And they would, message me, and I have a few people, I want to give you input, even at my job, I'm suffering from depression as well. I just started to know how they're falling behind me. So that's pretty much it. It's just becoming the product and giving real testimonies. People are watching.
Yeah.
Definitely watching. And that's just been working well for me.
Well, I'm really proud of you. And I know you're going to be an inspiration for people for weeks and months and years to come. So thank you for sharing your story today.
Last but not least, I want you to share a little bit about your kids. You have 3 beautiful kids. They're your wife. You know, you have a baby, and you have a 16-year-old daughter that is at home. And she helps you so much. She is like your the person that without her you wouldn't be able to probably even be here today, right? She's helping you with your baby. She helps you when you go to work. And I travel a lot too. I go everywhere, and our kids are an inspiration. Tell us, just share with us a little bit about what your 16-year-old daughter thinks or says about you.
So while I was also suffering from depression, I was also drinking a lot. And I didn't realize that my daughter was watching me a lot. And so I went almost 4 months without drinking. And my daughter came to me and she said, "Mom, I've been watching you, and I realized you haven't picked up one drink." And she told me she's so proud of me. She loves the products. My 18-year-old became a distributor also. It's been a blessing all around.
What is it that she asked for? She says, "Mom, the only thing I ask for if you go to your releases."
Oh, it's a hoodie.
That's all she wants. She just wants you to be. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Katie. Okay, ladies. Well, you told your story to the world, and the world is all watching and listening. They're going to continue to watch and listen in the weeks and months to come because, that's what happens when stuff goes on video. So thank you. You've inspired, I know you've inspired me for sure with your stories, and I know you've inspired so many here. But I know for sure you've inspired our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Family. This entire segment was something that he wanted to do, and he really pushed us and challenged us to have in every single event. This contest that we call a contest, but really it's really just a platform of sharing real stories from real people like yourselves. And so I'm going to call him out right now because he's going to share his gratitude with you guys and maybe even give you a free gift. Mr. Fallon, come on out.
I mean, Channel 4 is going to be after them. That's up their salary, maybe. Wow. This year, thank you first, ladies. This year, obviously, we're doing things right. I got cue cards and everything. So, but this has truly been the year. We have obviously the theme of believe, but man, it's been the year so far, a young year of people bearing their souls. I mean, in public. Recently, we were at a Detroit event, and I was very uncomfortable, and the reason being is because I learned some things about some people that they told the audience, and I have relationships with these people, and I didn't know that information. So you guys bearing your souls today is continuously what's going on at TLC. There's no more masks. There's no more, you have to act or talk or think a certain way. It's you as a human. And that's what's taking place all around the world, and I'm totally amazed. I really am, because it takes a very high comfort level to do that. It really, truly does. And so you guys, my hat goes off to you for sharing. You've touched so many lives, not even just here, but on social media. There will be people that will come up to you and say, thank you for sharing because I'm going through the same thing. Or I went through the same thing. Or I was thinking the same thing. So, and that's our job. We're all connected as human beings, is to help everybody out that we can. Either through social, through physical, through prayer, through you name it. That's really our job here. We're all connected. So I thank you. I know that this audience thanks you. I know that your friends and family thank you. And wow, I mean, I'm like speechless. But as usual, for the last 5 years, at the end of every event, John McCarry likes to buy me dinner. Right? So, but I'd like to buy you guys dinner tonight. Follow my cue cards this year. Wow. One year I like walked off stage and like, you just did that, you gave them all a car. No, I'm just joking. I was like, oh man, I better call the leadership and see if we can all pitch in. So also, this year what we're doing is we connected with a co-brand with Gym Shark. So you're going to get a loaded backpack full of gear. You're going to get all of our workout gear as well. And then we have my other staff here, my team, they got other gifts for you. Come on up, please. And you get a 1 year, and this was the top of my list. This is right. I didn't do good in school. Top of the list is 1 year sponsorship product of your choice for free. I don't know. Do you want to throw anything else in, John?
Whatever you feel in your heart.
You know, I mean, because it's 2020 and you guys are starting off the year right. You bare your souls so much. I think John McCarry is going to put 1,000 points in your back office. So yes, obviously this whole crowd thanks you for being you, and let's just finish out the day together. And again, thank you for sharing. God bless. All right.